I want to play something real quick because this is important. Very important point you're going into. Hold that thought. Dorsey, can we play the clip on CNN with Jamaal Bowman?
So based on Biden's elections so far, do you see anyone that's progressive enough for you?
Well, first, let me say off the top, thank you so much for having me. When I hear names like Rahm Emanuel being floated as part of Biden's cabinet, considering the fact that he covered up the murder of Laquan McDonald in Chicago, considering the fact that he closed over 50 elementary schools and 30 mental health institutions, it's incredibly alarming.
And he's gone.
That's the story of me on CNN too. They were like sitting there with me and they're like, and here's your new contributor. Oh, did you just say you're not endorsing Hillary today, but in a month? Oh, bye-bye.
Yeah, well,
or you on MSNBC. We know the story.
Me on MSNBC.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this.
I wish a very telling thing just happened. Ariana Picari, who is a producer for Lawrence O'Donnell, who I've been talking with for a while because she knows of my history. And I can say this in public now because she just came out on this Andrew Yang program and said, look, crazy. MSNBC has been telling people you can't book these people, right? And I have been told explicitly, in no uncertain terms, by high-level MSNBC people, that there's no such thing as a no-fly list. That it doesn't exist.
Meaning a blacklist at MSNBC.
Meaning a blacklist that you can't put people
BS.
on. And I've been told explicitly,
we have
by
one.
high-level people at MSNBC that of course there was a no-fly list, right?
Yeah.
So we have confirmation from somebody who's actually just taken an extraordinary brave stance and said, by the way, it's all controlled. This is not about who's best at talking on television. It's not about who's most informed.
It's never about ratings.
It's about who will actually say what.
Great.
Yeah, there we go.
Thanks, Dorsey.
What's truth, right? And I'm looking forward to having Ariana on my show soon. But honestly, that was pretty blatant. That was literally like the state-controlled media being like, yank, yoink.
It wasn't even like a physical.
Let me say this.
Go back to your original point, though.
In terms of the infiltrators, right? Yeah. We're seeing infiltration at a lot of different levels. Bezos' money is infiltration. That's just bottom line. Bloomberg's money is infiltration in the Sierra Club, right? Eric Schmidt's money is infiltration.
And what comes with that money is staff, too, by the way. Let's be very clear.
Oh, hell yeah. Well,
it's their type of staff.
Here's the thing. When you staff up an environmental organization, your priority becomes feeding the monkey. You got to feed that staff. You got to get that money again. You got to get it back. So you're going to talk to the people who are doing that stuff, like who are giving you the money. You're going to find out what they like, right? Instead of staffing up, what they need to be doing is paying grassroots organizers in the streets who are going to if the only good thing that these environmental organizations could do, possibly, would be to re-grant this money, to re-grant it, to identify, and they know who they are. They know who they are. They know who they are because they're the same members, right? All the mom and pop environmental organizations are members of Sierra Club. Well, Sierra Club didn't get the money, which is interesting because Sierra Club actually does do some of this, but they took Bloomberg's money, right? Yeah. So the best thing that these environmental organizations could do, instead of hiring 50 more lawyers from Harvard, which is always what they do.
Or less like fundraisers.
They should go they got to go to the small towns in the United States that are fighting an LNG terminal, that are fighting a coal mine, that are fighting a compressor station, that are fighting a fracking field, and say, you know what, this is your money. Yeah. You go and do what you need to do with it. And some people will definitely take that and make that a job, but listen, but that's not going to be in a big office building in San Francisco, where I don't even want to get into it because the bottom line is the San Francisco environmental mafia, as I call them, did more damage to the New York environmental movement that was real honest and real going out and gutsy, just as a matter of tone. We were there to fight. We're from New York. We're like getting ready to bruise. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait a minute. Stop raising your voice.
Thanks for watching and listening to The Nomiki Show. But remember to click like and subscribe on YouTube, and please share on social media. If you're not already a patron, please join us for as low as $5 a month on patreon.com/The Nomiki Show for early and special content. That investment makes a huge difference. We are not corporate media raking in the dough. It's really you guys that are keeping us going. So please consider being a patron. And to our current patrons, thank you so much. We are incredibly grateful to you. We also now have swag. So check us out on thenomikishow.com to get your mugs, your totes, and your stickers.